Good morning, dear students. Are you studying at home, students? You have to study because your exams are coming. I'm back with the new chapter, that is chapter number 9, Natural Resources. First, let's just revise what we have studied in last chapter. We have studied about the Southern Plateau, and we have seen about the location of the Southern Plateau and the life, what they wear, what they eat, and festivals. Students, let's see first of all what we have to study in this chapter. So students, in this chapter we have to study about renewable and non-renewable natural resources. The different natural resources like soil, water, forests, animals, minerals and fuels. So these points we are going to discuss one by one. So students, in your daily life we use many things. Some things we get from the nature and some things are made by men. So that only we are going to study here. Now students, let's just discuss about natural resources. There are many valuable things in nature that are necessary for us to live on this earth. First of all, let's talk about our basic needs. Basic needs, we need water, we need food. So from where it is coming? It is coming from nature. Okay? Such as air. Air we are getting from surrounding. Water, forest, animals and minerals. These all are called natural resources. But there are two types of natural resources. So students, first of all, let's see renewable resources. So students, renewable resources are those which is always available and which could be reused. So students, here the definition is given about renewable resources. So we can say like that will be available for always or can be constantly renewed. Renewable resources are those that will either never run out, for example the sun, okay, and they are constantly renewed by natural process. For example, water. When we talk about the water, so water is renewed by rain. Okay, if the in summer season water dry ups, then what happens when in rainy season rain comes, then again we get the water. So this is how we can say that will be available for always or can be constantly renewed. We are getting the sunlight, we are getting the soil, okay, forest, okay, we are cutting trees and then again, by the nature many trees are growing up, animals, okay, crops. So these all are renewable resources. Now let's talk about non-renewable resources. So non-renewable resources are those which once used cannot be reused again. So this we have to keep in mind that non-renewable resources cannot be used again, and once it will end we will not get it, or otherwise we'll have to wait for hundred and millions of years to produce that. For example, coal, petroleum, minerals like gold, iron and copper. Okay, like that we can say that non-renewable resources are those which once used up are exhausted and are either not renewed by nature or renewed very slowly over millions of years. So these type of resources are called non-renewable resources. So for examples like fuels, so fuels like coal and petroleum and minerals like gold, iron and copper, these are the non-renewable resources, okay, because it is renewed by nature. Once it will end, will not be able to get it Otherwise, we have to wait for millions years to get that. Understood? So students, here I have shown you some renewable resources and non-renewable resources. So you can see the water, wind, soil, tree, rocks, oil, coal. They all are included in one picture. So tree is renewable resource, water is renewable resource, wind is renewable resource, soil is renewable resource, but here coal is non-renewable resource, oil is non-renewable, and rocks are renewable. Okay, now I am going to give you here one activity. So students, just observe this picture and you have to divide these resources into two parts: renewable resources or non-renewable resources, and write according to the category. Understood? Let's talk about renewable resources. So we are starting with soil. Soil is the loose uppermost layer on the earth's surface. Plants grow in the soil and they get water and mineral salts from the soil, and then they grow and become big. Many animals live in the soil. Insects such as earthworms, ants, bigger animals such as mice, rabbits live in the soil. Or we can say, since plants make food for all living things, so all living things depend on soil for food. Understood? Now students, let's move further and see some more things about soil. Soil is the important renewable natural resource. We use it to grow plants. Bricks and cement are made from the soil. It is used for building materials. We use clay, which is obtained from soil, to make pots and utensils. So we can grow plants in soil, and soil is very important renewable natural resource. Okay, but except these, bricks and cement are also made with the soil, and we use clay, which is obtained from soil, to make pots and utensils. Now we'll see this, how we use the soil for making these things. So here the soil is very important natural resource, and for growing plants we need soil. And here you can see how this person is making bricks with soil, and here you can see how the persons are making the pots and the utensils with the help of soil. So students, everyone knows that water is very important to live. Water is a renewable natural resource. Humans, animals and plants all need water to live. We need water to drink, bath, wash, irrigate fields and for many other purposes. Water is a precious resource. So students, we all know that we use the water in many ways. Okay, it is essential for our life also, but except that in many things water is used. So we'll see the uses of water here. So here you can see for agriculture, for drinking, and industries and transportation we use the water. Now let's come to the next, that is forest. A forest is a large area of land where there is a thick growth of trees and other plants. In a forest, plants grow on their own. No one goes there to grow the plants. So there the plants grow on their own. Different kinds of plants grow in the forest depending on the climate and soil of that place. Okay, so forest depends on the climate and the soil of that place. Forests are useful to us in many ways. It provides us with the wood, medicine, paper and oxygen and many things. Okay, very rare medicines you can find in forests. Okay, and as you know, forest is the home for many wildlife. Students, you know that people are cutting forests in a large amount. To save these forests, what we can do? Trees should be cut in a planned way. For every single tree, several new trees should be planted so that the forest cover is not reduced. So like that we can save the forest. Now let's move further and take the another topic. Animals. Animals raised by us for our use are known as livestock. They are useful in many ways and are important natural resources for us. Some animals raised by humans are cattle, cows, buffaloes, sheep, goats, and camels, hens and ducks, fish and other water animals. So, students, you know very well the cows, buffaloes, sheep, goats, camels, they are used for many ways. Like from cows we are getting the milk, okay, and from buffalo also, from sheep we are getting the wool, from the goat also we are getting milk, okay, and camels are used for loading goods, or sometimes we can use it for pulling carts also. Hens and ducks are used for their meat and their eggs. And so these are the animals, we use them as a livestock. So these are the cows. Here you can see the hens. Here you can see the camels. Now let's move further and see the next topic. Minerals and fuels. So students, non-renewable resources. Rocks on the earth are made up of substances called minerals. Minerals are another important natural resource. The minerals obtained from the earth are in an impure form. They are purified later. So the minerals when we take out from the earth, so that comes in impure form. We have to purify it, then we can get different things from that impure form. We get metals such as iron, copper, aluminium, gold and silver from minerals. We also get diamonds, mica and limestone from minerals. These are the metals. Okay, here you can see the brass, aluminium, iron, copper, steel, bronze. Okay, and these are the some fuels. Okay, now let's start the fuels. Fuels such as petrol, diesel, coal, natural gas are also obtained from the earth. Petrol, diesel and natural gas are obtained from petroleum. Minerals are non-renewable resources. As you know, we are getting it from earth. So this is non-renewable resource. It takes millions of years to form. And once it will end, we will not get it. Okay, and once it is used, we cannot reuse it. Minerals such as coal and petroleum are being used up rapidly. It gives us fuels for providing energy. Okay, so you know very well that coal and petroleum we are using in many ways. Okay, to save these resources we should depend more on the renewable resources. For example, solar energy and wind energy. As you know, this is non-renewable resource, so the mineral resources on the earth are non-renewable. Once used up, so they will not be available to us anymore. So minerals such as coal, petroleum, which gives us fuels for providing energy. So for what you have to do, you have to use it carefully, not waste them. Now, did you know is given students, in your book. So let's just read. It took nature 1 million years to create the amount of fuels being burnt by humans today in 1 year. So students, you can understand that the fuel which we use in a 1 year, that take 1 million years to form. So now you should understand why we should not waste the fuels, and we should use the renewable resources at the place of non-renewable resources. Just revise what we have studied. Renewable resources are those that will either never run out or are constantly renewed by natural process. Non-renewable resources are those which once used up are exhausted and are either not renewed by nature or renewed very slowly over millions of years. Thus we have seen that renewable resources are those that will either never run out or can be renewed constantly, and non-renewable, once it will end, it will not be available to us. It will take long time to renew. Soil is the loose uppermost layer on the earth's surface, and it is useful in many ways. Water is a natural resource essential for life, and it is used for many purposes: for cooking food, for washing clothes, for irrigation. Okay. A forest is a large area of land where there is a thick growth of trees and other plants. They provide us with several things essential for life. Minerals are natural resources from which we get several materials such as metals. We have fuels such as petrol, diesel, natural gas and coal are non-renewable resources obtained from the earth. Now let's move further. This is your homework, students. This you have to do. Let's read it. What is livestock? List 4 uses of soil. Why do we need water? And what are the minerals? So this you have to do in your rough copy. And now students, it's the time for me to leave. I hope you have understood about the natural resources. I will see you with the next chapter. Okay.